whole, together in the warmth and the light of the flame.
We now purify the ritual. By the light of the fire and the might of the water, may you be whole and holy. By the light of the fire and the might of the water, may you be whole and holy. We now sprinkle everyone with the silvered water using a birch twig. By the light of the fire and the might of the water, may you be whole and holy. By the light of the fire and the might of the water, may you be whole and holy. In this tradition, we honor the Earth Mother as the living earth under our feet.
O great Earth Mother, we praise thee, for the seed that springeth, for the flower that openeth, for the grass that waveth. O Earth Mother, we praise thee, you who give us life. Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Earth Mother, accept our offering. We will now hear the purpose of today's rite.
Today we speak of the rites of Lunasak, which is also known as first harvest. We remember the old ways of Ireland, when the land was still free and wild, and fair folk danced with the giants. May we be reminded of our ancestors this high day as we speak. Let us also remember that April 24th, 2016 marks the 100-year anniversary of the Easter Rising. Let us give praise and thanks to the Irish men and women who struggled so bravely to free Ireland.
We create a center where the worlds meet, allowing communication between this world and the other.
We make this place holy by offering to establish a sacred center as we sing the portal song.
By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world's tree rooted deep, crowned high. Come we now to the well, the eye and the mouth of earth. Come we now to the well, and silver we bring. Come we now to the well, the waters of rebirth. Come we now to the well, together we sing. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, ground high. We will kindle a fire, lest all is harm to none. We will kindle a fire, and offerings pour. We will kindle a fire, alike neath the moon and sun. We will kindle a fire, our spirits will soar. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, ground high. Gather we at the tree, the root and the crown of all. Gather we at the tree, below and above. Gather we at the tree, together we make our call. Gather we at the tree, in wisdom and love. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, ground high.
Now we present a recreation of the way our Irish ancestors may have incorporated their worldview.
We understand through archaeology and history that the Irish dwelled in an entangled web of stories and legends. We understand that the earth is the world we dwell. There were several other realms that the Irish Druid existed. We honor today in this ceremony several of the realms, the three main realms that exist that we can agree were paramount to the way we believe the Celts viewed the world.
We sing earth, sea, sky, and sea.
Blessed are these three, day bright and darkest night, two sides of the light, and one in mind. We will find our praises here resound. Yes, one in mind. We will find our lips to the sacred ground.
Now we invoke Lu, the god of the occasion.
Today we honor Lu, solar god of Ireland, son of Tailchu, patron of the arts, wielder of the spear, which must be kept quenched lest it burst into flames, grandson and slayer of the Fomorian god Balor. The first grain harvest of the year is in honor of Lu's mother Tailchu. Tailchu is an earth goddess who taught the people how to grow the grain and harvest it. Lu, in memory of your mother, join us today. Lu, accept our offering.
Lu, accept our offering.
We open the gates to bring our sacred center nearer to the worlds of the gods and spirits by making an offering to the gatekeeper god Manan and the
We stand at the border and watch the mist closing. Waves rolling, rolling, where shore meets the ocean, where land meets sea and sky. We call to you, Mananan, 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 Mananan Maclear. We welcome you. Let the gates be open. Open the gates.
Let the gates be open.
Now we invoke Lu, the god of the occasion.
Lu, again we invoke you. Lu, welcome art thou among us. Thank you for the blessings that we have today. And give us a favorable time at the St. Paul Irish Fair. Lu, accept our offering.
Lu,
accept our offering.
We will have an additional offering to Lu.
Not only do the gods accept physical offerings, but they also appreciate offerings that show piety, presence, and power. I will now recite a modified, shortened version of the lyrics to the song I Am by Beltane's Fire. I am the druid in the grove, the rebel in the woods, the revolutionary very misunderstood. But speaking out still, I didn't come to kill. I came to resurrect the history they steal. There's more than meets the eye when the sun touches sky, rabbit in the grass and the eagles cry. We can't die if our words are still quoted. That's the power of the MC, the bard, and the poet. The power of memory. Past is present tense, and I can see down the centuries all the evidence of the most colossal crimes of the time. The destruction of nations. It would be hard to find a worse way for people to treat one another than a system like this where we consume each other. And I remember the way it used to be where the earth and the people both lived free. I am a Celt, son of the moon and the stars, the rebels and the mountains, the power, and the bard, the will to cry freedom and call down the gods to prevail in the end against all odds. I speak to the trees because they know how to listen. This music goes deep for the first rhyme written. You see, rhyme is memory distilled to help folks with nothing build. From the Limerick game to the Rap Hall of Fame, all around the world it remains the same. Rhyme and reason inextricably linked because rhyme was invented to make people think. Remember and reflect as my words reconnect while you're rhyming for a paycheck coming out your neck. Use your cranium. The word skull means sky, the sun that shines down and lightens you and I. We could fly if we wanted to. The world is open, and I'll cry if I want to. My heart is broken as the strength of man fails. We had a different existence when we lived beyond the pale. I am the whisper in the wind on the grass, the chill down your spine as time rolls past, the white stag fleeing from the hunter, and the hunter himself who represents man. Mortality fleeing because life is fleeting, but life is eternal, which is why it has meaning. Death cannot hold me. I am sun, I am earth, I am helpless but powerful, a treasure whose worth defies all measurement, subsumes all counting. The darkness, eternal, is the root of the mountain. I am a dispensing power. I am a creator of skilled gifts. I am a long poem. I am the whisper in the wind, the ripple in the grass, the chill down your spine as time goes past. I am the frost in the air, the sun on the snow, the music in the water of the river as it flows. The white stag fleeing from the hunter, and the hunter himself who represents man. Mortality fleeing because life is fleeting, but life is eternal, which is why it has meaning. Death cannot hold me. I am sun, I am earth, I am helpless but powerful, a treasure whose worth defies all measurement, subsumes all counting. The darkness eternal in the roots of the mountains. I am a dispensing power. I am a spirit of skillful gift. I am a creative God giving inspiration. Who else clears the stone of the mountain? Who else declaims the sun to rise? Who else tells the sun where to set? Who is the weaving God who mends the thatch of wounds? The incantation of the spear of the wind. Who but I that am eternal, I that die and live, I that am reborn. I am the Celts, son of the moon and the stars, the rebels in the mountains, the poets and the bards, the will to cry freedom and call down the gods, and prevail in the end against all odds. Prevail in the end against all odds. Lou, accept our offering.
Lou, accept our offering.
We now gather all of our energy, worship, and aspiration and offer it through the gate to Lou as we sing a sacred grove.
A sacred grove and all is hallowed, gifts given and received. The seer's eye turns into shadow, the will of the gods revealed.
We now ask three kindred to allow us to receive a message through divination.
I will resort my Ogum to see if the kindred, the gods dead and the shining she, will accept the offerings that we've given and give us a blessing after that. Sign is favorable. We ask you now, O kindred, to give us a blessing upon this Irish fair. Blessing is wisdom.
The diviner uses the energy of the casket to imbue the cup that holds the waters.
By the light of the fire, the might of the water, may this blessing of wisdom become whole and holy. You accept the blessing.
I accept the blessing.
Accept the blessing.
Accept the blessing.
Accept the blessing.
I accept the blessing.
You accept the blessing.
I accept the blessing.
Blessings from the kindred have also been favorable. Let us take this into our hearts as wisdom flows through us.
We In closing our ceremony, we now thank all the beings for attending our rite.
Lou of the long arm, we thank you for the bounty of the day. Though we may leave you now, may we keep your inspiration burning in our hearts. Lou, we thank you.
Luke, we thank you.
Shining Ones, gods of love and light, mighty warriors and mystical healers, we thank you for joining us today. And though we may leave now, we leave with your inspiration burning in our hearts. Shining Ones, we thank you.
Shining Ones, we thank you.
Ancestors of old, great warriors, sailors, and farmers, we thank you for joining us today. And as we leave today, may we remember you in our hearts and minds. Ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you.
Shining She, keepers of the forest, spirits of nature and dwellers under the mound. We thank you for joining us and accepting our offerings today. And as we leave you today, we honor and remember you. She, we thank you.
She, we thank you.
Mananan, son of Lear, keeper of the gates, we ask of you one final request as we close the gates to help us close them. Mananan, accept our offering.
Mananan, accept
Accept
our
our
offering.
offering.
We now begin to close the gates to the other world so that we may finish this rite.
Mananan, help us to close the gates between the worlds. Close the gates.
Let
Let the gates be closed.
And we make our final thanks to the Earth Mother.
Great Earth Mother, we come to you today in thanks for your many gifts. From the bright fruits on the trees to the many colors of fish in the waters. We thank you for the blessings of life that we all enjoy. Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Earth Mother, accept our offering. Now our sacred fire, well, and tree return to their original form and purpose. We focus back our intentions. Fire and well and sacred tree, flow and flame and burn in me. Let the sacred fire return to its original form as merely flame. Let the sacred well return to its form as merely a bowl. Let the great belay return to its form as merely a staff. Let all be as it once was, except for the work that we have done here today. Dioshe Ale.
Dioshe Ale.